to understand. Okay, in parent class also we have full implementation. But if you are not satisfied with the implementation, then you are going to be implement the same thing. Means overriding the same concept or same method within the child class.
Okay.
That is about completely understanding of the like inheritance. Now, whenever you are going to be abstraction, okay, abstraction, the same relationship is come, but a small difference. The small difference in the sense here always the parent class will be the abstract class, okay, and in the parent class there is no method body will come. Only in the child class we are going to be implement the method body. Get my point here.
Yes.
Hence we are calling the parent class as the abstract class, okay, and the child class we are calling as the implementation class or delegation class.
Okay.
Again the same scenario, but only difference is here always parent class should be abstract because we are talking about the abstract class or abstract mechanism. Okay, now what is the difference between overrides and implements? Means overrides in the sense from parent to child it will come, okay, but in the parent also we have full implementation of the method. If we are not satisfying that method, okay, you will go to the same method and you will declare the same method within the child class, and whatever the logic you want you can implement. But if you come to the implementation, in the parent class there is no method body, there is no implementation. Just we have a method declaration, that is abstract method declaration. Here just we are implementing within the child class or delegation class or implementation. That's the small difference, but everything concept is same.
Yes. Now I clear with it.
Hope this is clear now.
Yes.
Now we'll go for another topic today, and there is one more concept is behind the scene for the now we covered abstraction in that one point. In that abstraction, abstract class, abstract method we covered. In other hand, in other hand, to achieve the same abstraction, we have interface concept.
Yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
In what do you mean? Sorry?
Nothing, all good.
Okay. For interface and all, there is only one concept what we need to understand here. What do you mean by interface and what is the need of interface? When to use interface? Is there any additional effects are there? See, whenever we are talking about abstraction, always there is security, always there are some abstract methods are there. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Same way, while talking about the interface also, here also, interface also containing only abstract methods.
Yes.
Okay.
And
whenever you go to the sorry.
And we have static as well.
I'm not getting what is that?
Static.
I'll tell. No. Static in the sense variables it will come. Let me write. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Let me. Here, before going to the topic, we have to know two more topics, small topics. I'll tell them. Okay. Now, once I told completely the how can I say this thing, then we'll go for the another thing. Okay. I mean, theoretical I'll tell, then we'll go for the practical. Now, an interface is the one of the abstraction layer where we are calling as the full abstraction, and by using interface we are able to achieve multiple inheritance. Okay, and whereas here we need to learn one more keyword called implements and interface. These are the two keywords which we are going to learn by using interfaces. Okay. two keywords. One is interface keyword and another one is implements keyword. Okay. And the second thing is what we need to understand here. What do you mean by multiple inheritance? We told multiple inheritance is not possible in Java. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now, the same multiple inheritance can be achieved by using interfaces. But if you go for the classes, not possible. Means for the single class, we can extend only one class at the same time. Extension is possible only one class.
Yes.
But if you go to implement, we can implement multiple interfaces for the same class. That is the beauty of the multiple inheritance. That is the beauty of the interfaces concept in Java. Hope we are getting something.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Now, if you want to learn more and more things, okay, we'll go inside. What is the difference between interfaces and abstract classes? We'll see that. And interfaces also doesn't support object creation. Getting my point?
Yes.
And the second point, interfaces can contain only abstract methods and variables. The variables are declared as the public static final variables.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, hope this is clear for you.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What we are going to be understand here, two things. One is whenever we are talking about abstraction, abstraction, the second concept is inheritance, interfaces. In that interface, only supporting abstract methods and final variables, public static final variables. Apart from these two, nothing will be worked out. Means normal methods you are not able to put. Okay. Sometimes if you trying to put any another constructors won't support. Okay. The same thing if you go to that normal class or abstract class, constructors we can put. Okay. But in the
Interfaces.
Inheritance or inspection, if you go to here also inheritance will come. See, all these inheritance will come by using extends keyword and by using implements keyword. But only thing is, if you're going to be implement the inheritance by class to class, we need to extend. Okay, from class to implement, from class to inheritance, we have to go for the implements. Means whenever we are going to be making a connection, class to class, we'll go for the extension. Whenever we are making to the connection between class to interface or multiple interfaces, we can go for the implement. Implements. Okay, that is the whole idea. And inside interfaces, only two things is possible. One is abstract methods, and second thing is public static final variables.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you put other than this, it will throw an error message.
Okay.
This is how people we are calling as the inheritance is a one of the concept. It will be applicable all the items. If you go to, apart from encapsulation, if you go to inheritance concept will come. Extends or multi implements. Okay, if you go to polymorphism, it will come. If you go to abstraction, it will come. Once you are able to understand the classes between the how to make the connection between a class, how to make a connection between the interface, you will get understanding everything. Hope this is clear.
Yeah.
Now interfaces are called as the fully implemented. Fully implemented or see, if you go to abstraction, right, there are two layers. One is abstract class and abstract method, and second one is this one interface. Inside interface, there is nothing will come, only two things. Only two things. One is abstract methods and final variable. Hence, we are calling as the fully security or fully abstraction. Getting my point?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So this
And
this will be
the
the
second
100%
one,
abstraction.
yeah, hundred
Mm.
means 100% in the sense we can say fully. Both are same.
Yeah. But with
Okay.
the
The
abstract
second
class, we
one,
can't achieve.
yeah, abstract class. There may be a chance you can put the in if you see right, like
Mm.
normal methods you can put, concrete methods
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
put, abstract
Yes.
methods you can put, or
Yes.
some variables apart from public static final. Any variable you can, normal variable you can put, public variable you can put, private variable you can
Yeah.
put. Okay,
Mm.
then
Mm.
constructors you can put. Everything is possible. Only
Mm.
apart from, see, class to normal class, sorry, normal class to abstraction, only one difference.
Okay.
That is called as the object is not creating by
Mm.
using abstract class,
Abstract class.
and abstract methods can be put or cannot be put. Though
Mm.
we are marking as the class as the abstract class. These are the only two differences. Rest of the
Okay.
things, everything is same.
Okay.
And only thing is always abstract class will be the super class.
Mm.
Because why, in a sense, we have to implement these methods, abstract methods, into the another class. That another class is called as the child class or delegation class or implementation class.
Mm.
But if you go to here, okay, interface, it is also always depending on the implementation class or delegation class. Getting my point?
Yes. Yeah.
Here, instead of using extends, we are using implements.
Implements. Yes. Mm.
Okay, but
Mm.
if you go to extend, only one time is possible to use the multiple times is not possible, and multiple inheritance is not possible. But if you go to the same implements, you can implement n number of these things to interfaces to a single class. That is possible. This is the whole idea. And
Mm.
in the Java 1.8 or Java 8, there is one more concept is called static blocks are also we can use by using the inheritance or interface. This is what we need to understand. See,
Static blocks.
earlier, yeah, no, static blocks. Earlier,
Mm.
before 1.8, there is no concept of the static blocks will be applicable in the interfaces. Okay, if you see Java 1.7 up to that one, only two things is possible: variables and methods. The variables always public static final variables, and the second thing is abstract methods.
Mm.
Now, the same one after 1.8, when within 1.8, we came across to the static blocks. Now, whenever we are talking about the static keyword after this class, I will clearly explain about the static. Okay.
Mm.
Now
Okay.
we'll complete this one, then we'll go for the static.
Mm.
Now I'm going to do a practical on that.
Program. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Now what I will do, see here I'm going to implement interface concept completely. Now let me write in interface. See, for creating a class, always we have to choose for the class from here. For creating
Yes.
abstract class also, we have to choose
Use
the same thing from
class.
here. But if you want to implement an interface, you have to select interface concept here.
Interface. Okay. Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Now Java basics name. Here I'm putting interface A. Getting my point? We should not put interface, we should not put abstract as the class names. Mean
Mm.
whatever the topic names we are going to be learn, what are the keywords we are going to be
Keywords.
learn, those keywords we should not put as the direct class names or direct method names or direct variable names in the Java. And whenever you are creating an interface, always should be public. Hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
Let me finish it. Click on finish it. Okay.
Public interface.
This is how it will create. Now here, the second keyword, today I told you, right, two keywords we need to learn. One is interface and another one is implement. Now within the interface, what are the terms and conditions we require? The first one, by using interface, we can achieve multiple inheritance. One thing, we'll see the point, last point, as the last point. By whenever we are creating as the interface, okay, we are not supposed to use the object creation. Means object creation is not supported by the interface. Getting my point?
Yes.
Now, the second point is over. Third point, only it will support variables and abstract. Let me write it something. String company name. Okay. String company name. The second one is public. Okay. Public void. Okay. Public void. Before that abstract. Public abstract void. Print or something I will display. Okay. Now here, no, not the colon. Sorry. This is how we need to create. Here, if you observe here, in general, if you put a string, it won't come any error message. Getting my point?
Yes. But
in general. But please just observe here, whenever I'm putting though that is correct, it is saying some error message. Means, see, whenever you are creating a variable within the interface, it is always public static final variable. Okay, though you are mentioning or not mentioning, it is a public static final variable. One thing, whenever you are declaring final variable, there should be some value has to be there. You are getting my point?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
There should be some value has to be there. Then it will go. And see what we discussed, right? Normal things, normal variables we are not supposed to put in the by using interface. Though you are putting normal variable, internally it will convert as the public static final variable. That is the point which we need to remember.
Okay.
Sorry, not the public static final. Harsha, are you there? Oma, are you seeing any like
yes,
videos
I'm
from
there.
these guys? I mean, we are, no. Okay. Can you send me one recording video to me today? Because I need to understand how much clarity is there in my voice and whether other guys are able to understand something or not.
Okay, sure.
I don't know how we are, I don't know how you are sharing. Just I will give my email ID and you can send to me any other way. Okay, after this class.
Okay, you can share your email ID. We'll send it.
Okay, I'll ping you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. See here, thanks, Sarsha. I'm going to the class. Okay, so here public static final. Though you are mentioning these words, still it is internally calling as the public static final.
Okay.
If you are mentioned this one, then it is it is also
More clear.
taking
More clear.
static final.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, public you are not putting, you are putting only static. Or static you are not mentioning, only if you are putting final. Or
Okay.
if final also not mentioning, no issue. Though you are mentioning public, there is no issue, it is always public. Though you are not mentioning the static, it is always static. Though you are not mentioning the final, it is always final. Though you are mentioning any single thing, it will take another two things. Okay, if you are not mentioning anything, it will take all these three. Means always you are mentioned or not mentioned, it is a public static final. Hope
Okay.
this is clear.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
for any final variable, we have to go for the give an allocation or give an initialization. If you are not giving any initialization, then automatically it will throw an error message. That is one thing. And the next thing is final. What do you mean by public? What do you mean by static? What do you mean by final? We have to understand here. We have three words. Public in the sense it has to be available anywhere in the system, means anywhere within the project. That is we are calling as a public. Second one is static. Yeah, static in the sense without creating any object. Means why we are not able to create, see, for the interfaces we are not able to create an object. Okay, hence without creating an object also, if you want to use the variable or any method, we require a
Value.
static. Okay, getting my point. Hence we are calling as the static. And the second point is over. Third one is final. Final in the sense, once whenever you declared a variable, it will be like whenever you declared a variable, it will be final variable. Means once you declare a variable and given allocation, that one you are not able to change the value during the program execution. Here, see, let's say for example, if you are storing the bulk employees that belongs to a single company, then always the company name is static, public static final for all the employees. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Such kind of information, if you want to store, then we'll go for the public static final.
Okay.
Means the company name can be used any employee, means public.
Yes.
Second one is static.
Static. Constant. It will be
Without, see here, though we are now just we are working as the employees, though we are not creating any company, though we are not establishing any company, someone is establishing, but still I can say this is my company. This is my company, I'm working in this company. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Hence we are calling for the static. The third one is final variable. See, if the employees are there and there should be some company name, without that there is no employees. Hence we are calling as the final variable should be declared. Should be declared at anything. If you are not declaring, if you are not initializing the value for the final variable, always it will throw an error message saying that please initialize the value. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Not only here you can put any data type, it will ask the initialization. Without fail, it will ask for the initialization.
Okay.
Okay, now hence I'm putting as the public static final. Okay, if I remove also the same thing. If I go here, okay, string, okay, like
Headquarters. Okay.
headquarters or something equal to putting something. Yes, yeah, I'm not putting the full name, just I'm putting something for name check. See, now both the things are same. Though here I'm mentioning full thing, public static final. Though here not I'm not mentioning, then still it is the correct one. Internally it will take the public static final. Now the same case for the abstract methods. See, whenever you are creating or declaring a method within a interface, always it's a public and abstract. Always it is a public and abstract. Though if you are removing this one, there is no impact. Internally it will call it as the public and abstract. Hope this is clear. Uma, do you have any doubt on that? Tell me.
No, I'm clear here. Yeah.
Clear, right? Now,
Yes.
see, this is what I have for the interface.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to implement these two methods with the help of another class.
And the class.
With the help of another class. That another class is nothing but here interface implementation class. I'll put it in that way for the learning purpose.
Okay.
Interface implementation class. Getting my point? Here I require main method. See, there is one more abstract method implementation is there, that is separate class. Here interface implementation class for naming purpose I'm using this one. Here first of all, whenever we want to implement an interface to a class, we have to go for implements keyword. Okay. In this implements keyword, here what we need to understand. Okay, the second point. Here implements is there. What is the interface name here? Interface name.
Implements class.
Interface. Hanging, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's came now. See, whenever I put as the implement interface A, here there is something called error message. What does it mean? Means either we have to be implement these unimplemented methods which are coming from the interface, or else we can go for the abstract. Again, we have to make this one as the abstract. Either two ways. Here unimplemented methods. Now the same concept here. Here also implement. See, whenever we are talking about the abstraction, here it will come only implement or implementation. Either abstract class also we can say implementation methods, or the interface methods also we can say implement methods. But whenever you are going for other normal classes, child class and parent and child class relationship, there we can call it as the override methods. Just keep in mind in the difference between what is the difference between override and implements. Okay, in terms of method. See, here if you go and down, let me delete these dummy things. Okay, if you hover the mouse here, implements com.uma.basics.interface a print is the method which is coming from the com.uma.basics package from the interface A. This is how we need to understand. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Now if you go for the same thing here, demo, the same thing, I didn't feel any difference. Now let me go ahead and create an object obj equal to new, the class name, and putting here, I just remember, always whenever we are creating a object, always we are depending upon the constructor. Though we are creating a constructor, we are not creating any constructor for the class. There is some default constructor will be applicable.
Yes.
This one. That you have to remember. Now let me call upon obj dot something. Here you are able to see, right? Clone, demo, something. Here object class methods remaining. Okay. And
Implementation class.
here if you see the demo is coming from
In-
the
Interface
interface
only.
implementation class or something. And here print. Okay, the same way if you observe from the interface, we have
Company
two
name and
things, company name and headquarters.
yes.
Now, here it is saying some S and some red. Some S in the red and some small f, a capital F in the red. What do you mean by that? That means public static final variables.
Okay, 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 okay.
Red mark in
Mm.
the sense static, S, F
Mm.
in the sense final
Final.
variable.
Yes.
The
Okay.
small things will make a understanding by the big difference. If you learn
Mm.
everything, here the yellow mark is there some class, some method. This is called as the protected method. The
Yeah.
green mark is there. This is called as the public method. How we have to analyze? See, if you click on here, see the
We
left
can
side,
the
clone
protected
protected
object.
object clone something.
Yes.
If you click on here, the same thing. It is not coming, but I'm able to
Mm.
understand. Let's say
Yeah,
for
it's a
example,
public.
if you go to a equals, their public boolean equals. The return type is boolean. Okay, it is coming from the object class and it is a public class. Sorry, public method.
Mm.
Okay, if you go to here, finalize, if you see this is a protected.
Mm.
That is
Yes.
how we need to understand. Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
That is how we need to understand. Now, the same way here, if you going down and see that company name and headquarters, these are the values are coming from the interface A,
Mm.
and those are the public static final variables. But if you observe here, P is not there, but S
Yes.
is there, F is there. Means,
Yeah.
see, because of the public only it is coming here, or else it will be restricted to
Else,
that particular class.
yeah.
Hence, there is not required to again, especially they're not put in the P, public. Then
Mm.
static for the red color small s, final for the capital F.
Mm.
Okay, now
Mm.
let me call upon demo method and let me call upon like a print
Mm.
method.
Printed.
See, these two methods are after overriding, after implementing, okay, it will come to this point. If you click on here, it will go. Now it's a
Mm.
normal procedure, simple business logic or system.out.println and we can put, that is called as the like a print method implemented okay, print method implemented from interface A. Okay, the
Yes.
same is applicable here as the demo method, nothing much difference. Hope this is clear.
Yes. Yes.
And if you want to print variables, here what I will do, I'll put one more, just let me run, then you will be in get confused. First I will run it. See the same, there is no, I mean, is there any, this one is required clarity or something else? Nothing much, straight
Not,
point.
not. Yes.
Now, here print values I can put public void print values from interface. Like that, I'll put one method. Now, here system.out.println, what I will do, okay, what I will do, variable reading or accessing from the variable or reading or accessing from the interface. Getting my point?
Yes.
What is the variable name here? Name variable or company name something, right?
Com company name.
Company name. Okay, now here finally I will put the like interface A dot. If you put interface, it will come as the company name or headquarters automatically. Means whenever we are going for the static variables or static methods without creating any object, or also we are able to access those methods, or we are able to call those methods, we are able to access those variable whenever we are creating those variables as the static. Now we'll go for another topic once this is completed, right? Then we'll go for the next topic is for static. Now let me do the same thing here. Headquarter name or something is that, right?
Yes.
Headquarters, headquarters or something, headquarter variable. Okay, variable from the this one. Now let me run it. Sorry,
Here
we
we need
have
to
to call
change
this.
name.
What is that?
In system.println plus interface a dot, we need to put headquarters, company name is there.
Oh, sorry. Okay, it's came. Then
Hmm.
we have to call this method, because this is the method declaration and method body implementation is there. Still we are
Yes.
not calling the method. So
Yes.
whenever we created a method, until unless we are calling that method by using any object, it won't call by default. Whether it is a super level or sub level, means whether we are going to be called the same method in this like a child class or super class, that is secondary, but always with the help of the method we need to call the this one.
Yeah.
One method, that is the same. Now obj dot, okay, print values I'm calling.
Yes. Hmm.
Now it's came, right?
Yes.
The same way you can print here, the same way you can print anything. Okay, this is how we need to understand. See, interface we created, from one interface we called, we are implementing the all the methods, means unimplemented methods we are implementing it in the class, and we are making the connection by using implements keyword.
Yes.
Now one point is clear. If you are okay with this, then we'll go for the another, I mean subtopic, another next point.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, now the second point what we discussed, multiple inheritance is possible.
Yes.
Let me prove that. And one more point, if you want to understand here, normal classes here, whenever we creation, J will come. If you create an abstract class inside, I mean the corner, right side corner, the top corner, A will come for the abstract class. For the interfaces, I will come.
Yes. Yes. I observe. Yes.
That we need to observe.
Yeah.
Now sorry.
Yeah, I observed when you are creating itself, I have seen the label over there. Yeah.
See at the end, okay, I will tell you everything one by one. If not getting anything, at the end I will ask it is clear or not, then moving to the other topic. Whenever I ask you, right, then you can say this is what I need.
Okay.
Okay, then see, if you disturb middle of the thing, what will happen? It will be prolonged like anything. If I complete everything, okay, some people will ask middle. If what will happen, this will happen. I need to complete my lecture 1, 2, 3 points or 4 points. What of the points is applicable? If something is missing, if something is not understanding, then you can ask. That is how we need to work.
Okay.
Okay. Now let me create one more interface called interface B or interface A. Sorry, interface A already created. Now interface B I'm creating. It's always be public. Now here, what I will do? Here, without putting public static final, I'm giving string something. Okay, that something is nothing but here I'm assuming it's a like Indian headquarters something. You're getting my point?
Yeah.
India headquarters for the HCL. We are taken about HCL as the headquarter, right? I mean, company name, their headquarters is USA, something like that. We can put, but that is wrong. Actually, HCL has got headquartered completely in India. Okay, operations are running from Noida. This is for an example only.
Okay.
Headquarters. Okay, UARTER. Quarter headquarter is Noida, Delhi. Okay, this is only one variable I'm taking. If we need to put some like address, that is also you can put string here. Which address? India headquarter address. Something. I mean, some differentiation has to be there, right? That's why I'm
Yes.
telling. INDIA. Here, see, only always starts with a small letter. India Express. Okay, address. Here I can put something called Maitri Vihar. Even I'm not sure putting. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Something. Maitri Vihar, Noida. Now, not only you can use here some strings, you can use some interface. Sorry, any type of data type you can use. Not only a single string, because here why we are using string. String is most usable thing. Nothing much. You can say like a headquartered CEO name when it is established. We can put 1950s or 1960s as the integer. Like that we can put. Okay, now let me put public void. There we already cover print and demo. Here display method, just I'm putting, and one more method, public void show either print. Yeah, show method. Something we can put. See, these methods are the very generic methods. Okay, those methods are not at all applicable in the real time. The only thing is we need to understand the concept with the help of these methods. Now I'm putting some interface B. Tomorrow we will put interface something. If you don't want to put interface directly, you can put some employee or some company. Something else you can put. Okay, in the real time. Now, what I'm going to do now, see, we are already discussing multiple inheritance is possible. Now, what I'm going to do here, comma, implements interface B. Interface B. See, whenever I'm putting a interface B, here some error messages came because there are some unimplemented methods are there within the interface. Hence, I need to implement those methods. Click on it. Then see, remaining two methods also came, which are from the interface B. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
The same thing you can put here. Okay, the same one line of code you can put and you can read it. Now this is how we need to create a multiple inheritance. Okay, here within a single class we are implemented multiple interfaces. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Now if I run this class, okay, happily it will execute with the outputs. Now we are able to see, right? Oh, sorry, these methods are not called. Okay, did you observe that?
Yeah.
Display and show method.
Yeah.
Dot display and obj dot show method. Now, if this is clear, then we'll go for the next point. Okay. Now, the next point. Whenever we're creating a multiple interfaces, then we are creating or we are implementing with the help of implements be a single class. Then there may be a chance, to have two same variables in two different interfaces, and there may be a chance two different methods and two different interfaces. That's what we already know, and we are happily implementing that. But the same method name and same method declaration is available in two interfaces. Then what will happen? You're getting my point?
No, sorry, can you repeat, please?
Me,
Last one.
let me yalla. See, if here see print method is there, it is implementing. Here show method is there, display method is there, we are able to implement.
Yes, yes.
But if I go for any common method, let's say for example jump or any run or something else, okay, public void common method, I'm putting as the common method for the learning purpose. If I save it, it will say some error message, because whenever we are creating a new method, we have to be implemented within the interface.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, within the class. Now, let me unimplemented method implement. Yes, it's over. Now, if I go and if I do that, the same method means same method is available in two different interfaces. Okay.
Okay.
Same method is available in two different interfaces, and these two interfaces are implementing from the same class. Means implementing by using, see, these two interfaces are implementing a same class. Then two times overridden is not possible, or two types of methods it won't come. Only one time is possible to override the method. Are you getting my point?
Okay.
Means, see here, when I put this one, it is come, when I write this common method, it's came one error message. After that, I went there and I implemented that in the class. After that, the same method I wrote inside the interface A. But these interface A and interface B, both are pointed together, or both are implementing from the same class. Okay, in this case, only one time method overriding is possible. Only one time is method implementation is possible. Multiple methods, it won't be overridden for the same structure, for the same implementation. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
See, if I remove this, okay, in interface B, still it won't throw any error message. Why? In the sense, we have already the same method within the
interface A. Yeah.
Interface A. Means, if a common method or the same method is available more than one interface, and those all interfaces are implementing to the same common class, then only one interface will override or implement always. How it will know that? Let's say, for example, if some method we already put, the method is already overridden, then it won't care, it's leave it. How many times if create, let's say for example, I created one more interface. What is that? If I create one more interface, there interface C I put. There, what I'm going to do, I want to put all the methods which are applicable from the interface A and interface B. I'll copy paste. Else I'll implement the same thing. I'll implementation in the sense method body is not possible. Always we are going to be declared as the abstract class. Sorry, abstract method. Now once we done that, then what will happen? Once we come back from there to here, though you are trying to implement interface C, nothing will be impact. No methods will be overridden. The reason is whatever the methods which we are going to be implement or which we are going to be there, which we are having within the interface C, those already overridden, those already implemented from interface A and interface B. Hence, though we are putting as interface C, here there is no impact. There is no need to implement new methods. There is no need to override other methods because those methods already implemented. Hence, it will always keep it.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yeah.
Now, if that is fine, then one question. If, okay, if two variables are, as of now we discussed about the
Common.
like methods. What about the two different variables? Means variable, let's say for example, name variable is available within interface A. The same variable is available within interface B. For example, here I'm putting, okay, public static final or else string, okay, name equal to super. Okay, in interface B, if you observe here, I'll put string name equal to Selenium or something else. I'm putting, for example, as the name, two names, or your name, or some other name. Then what will happen? Now I want to read the same thing. See, if you want to observe, two same names, means variable names are same, but only thing is different values we are having.
Yes.
Now I want to read two different values. Okay, I want to read two different values. Okay, how we can read means whenever we have this kind of situation, interface B dot name, if we put, this will come. Interface A dot, if you put name, this will come. It's a straight point.
Okay.
Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Now system dot out dot println, here name variable from interface A.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me give. Okay, then here interface B dot, here name, here, sorry, it's not moving that. Interface A dot name. Getting my point?
Yes, yes.
Now let me run this. Now see, name variable from interface A is Subbu, name variable from interface B is Selenium. Now see, here there are some gaps are there. It started from here, there is some gap, here there is no gap. Means whenever here putting that variable as the gap while displaying the codes, that gap will come.
Yes, yes.
Hope you are getting my point.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now if you run the same thing again, there should not be any gap. This is how we need to write. Now, how many things we learned today? What is the meaning of interface? What is the need of interface? How we are implementing the multiple interfaces? How we are implementing the single interface with a different value, another interface with the different values, and how we are dealing with the common method, how we are dealing with the common name variable. All these things we discussed. Okay. After that, we discussed here multiple inheritance as well.
Yes.
Now, multiple inheritance as well we discuss. Now, one more point which we need to learn. What is the major difference between implements and extends? Getting my point?
Okay.
So extends is okay. Whenever we are using extends, only one class to one class is extension is possible. Okay, and whenever we are talking about the implements, we can implement more than one interface. Okay, here multiple inheritance will come. Now the interview questions will come like this. Okay, the first question: how we are achieving the multiple inheritance or multiple something interfaces? How we are achieving? How we are mapping to the particular class? The first one, how we did. This is the program. The second point: if common method is available in both the class, in both the interfaces, how you will deal with that? Whether two methods has to be implemented or one method has to be implemented. Then if one method is available, what about the second one? Second one will be truncated by the compiler itself. Okay, if already is there, then it will be truncated. It won't implement. Okay, this is how. And the third question is if two variables are declared as the same name with the different values in two interfaces or more than two interfaces, how we will read? Okay, how we will read means by using interface name dot the particular variable name. If you put, you are able to read the different values, interface A dot name, interface B dot name, or interface C dot name. Then you are able to read it. Then if I'm not, the next question, if I'm not putting any variable, if I'm not putting any variable declaration, or or else I declared as this some variable, if I'm not putting any initialization in the variable within the interface, what will happen? Means the initialization, if you're not putting, then it will say some error message. Why? In the sense, always final variables has to be put some value. Means whenever we put some variable as the final variable, that variable is the final. We are not able to change any value during the runtime. Hence, let's say for example, in a mathematical constant, if you go for pi value 22.7 something like that, you will put. I'm not sure if I'm wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, something pi value something will put, right? The same thing here. The global constants, which are not able to change, which are not changing during the program, then we'll go for the public static final concept. The same is applicable for company employees. Whenever if you go for the company, okay, the company name should not be changed for all the employees. Getting my point? Then we'll go for the public static final, which can be declared within the Java interface. These are the minimum things. And the next thing here, can we, next question, okay, how many classes we can extend at the same time? Only one time extension is possible. Means class to class extension only one time is possible. how many interfaces we can implement for a single class? N number of interfaces we can implement. There is no risk.
Yeah.
And one more question. Can we have extension and implementation at the same time? Means one class extends to another class, and at the same time can we able to implement another interfaces? Yes, it is possible.
How?
Are you getting my point?
Mm.
Let me tell you. See here, super class and parent class is there, right? Something parent class and child class. See here, parent class is there. Okay, child class extends parent class. Okay, at the same time, if you want to give implements interface A, you can put. Sorry, there is gap is required, right?
Space, yeah.
Interface A you can put. Okay, interface B you can put. See, whenever you are putting like this, you have to be implement unimplemented methods.
Okay, that method also should have
Now
invoke
this is
here.
the
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
okay. Now, if I
But
want
only
to
one.
go another,
Okay.
any question? No, any question
Yeah.
is just see. Already class to class connection is there. Just
Yes.
I'm going to implement one interface.
Mm.
Okay, if I want to go to implement another interface, see if all the methods are already implemented, then there is no impact. If any method which is not implementing, then we have to go for the interface again. Interface methods. Now let's say for example, they will ask the interview question. At the same time, extension as well as the implementation is both are possible or not possible. Yes, happily we can use it. This is the proof. See, one class can extend another class, but only single time. At the same time, the same class can implement more than one interface. This is the proof.
Yes.
Getting my point?
Yes.
This is also one entry.
Mm.
And see, if any method is already available within this one, from the interface, it won't be overridden.
Yeah.
If the same thing is not there, then it will be overridden.
Yes.
The same thing is applicable if you write n number of interfaces also, the same situation. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Now the major interview questions, these interview questions won't come for the testers. Maybe these questions will come for only developers. Still, we have few more questions. We'll continue with that. Okay, there is no guarantee. Some people might have asked. Nowadays, what will happen? Some people coming from the background of Java, they come and they're doing the interview for the automation.
Okay.
That we cannot escape, right? We cannot tell I don't know anything.
That's why
we'll learn.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, even I am from background of completely Java.
Okay.
Once upon a time. Then I moved to automation lead. Then there is one more position called SDET lead. Then after that, I am currently working as the associate architect.
Okay.
Getting my point? So I am not sure the same thing will happen others, but there may be a chance to get multiple ways to become an expert. If you go to the interview, if I go to the interview, I'm a single person, no need to, another person to handle. Single person can handle. The reason is I know Java, I know automation, I know other tools as well. If some other one will go right, sometimes only automation manual guy will go and see, he will ask only some questions, but other guy will ask only Java questions. But there is very minimal questions on Selenium. This is what happened many times. Means the tester will ask only manual question because that guy belongs to manual testing. Okay. In other hand, okay, like the developer, he's a developer, he will ask only for Java questions.
Yes. Yes.
Now, what about the automation? Sometimes it may happen. They will ask very minimal things and they will say, if you are ready, if you are there, satisfied there, they'll pass it or they'll reject it. Getting my point?
Yeah.
Likewise. Now, if you go to anything like situation, there may be a chance we may or may not know all the concepts. Hence, I'm telling clearly line by line,
Yes. Yes.
point by point. Not sure. See, the same concept will be available for the developers as well. Okay.
Mhm.
Then we'll go for the next two entry questions. There is one
Okay.
entry question called,
Mhm.
can we extend one interface to another interface? What is that? Can we extend one interface to another interface? Yes, it is possible. Yes, it is possible. One interface can extend another interface. Hope this is clear. Or else do I need to write any program for that?
Using
No, it's normal extents.
normal extents only, right? Yeah. Yeah. Then okay. Okay. Yeah.
If you want to write it, then I will see. 1 second.
Oh yeah.
In,
Yeah.
yeah,
Actually, I can with the program. Yes. Yes.
no issue, no issue. We'll write it. Okay,
Mm.
not the
Yeah.
class. Here I'll go for interface. Okay, in the interface, see I'm putting.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, in the interface, see I'm putting. Here I can extend. Here I can extend interface A or B or C. But see here, if you're putting interface extends interface, there is no issue. But while implementation class will come, right? There,
Yes.
what will happen? These, if I go for implements interface A, then methods, those methods are applicable. What are the methods are applicable from the interface C, and what are the applicable methods from the interface B? All the methods can be implemented there. Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Let's say, for example, here public void, I'll put something, okay, like a jump or something. It's a simple word, okay, jump. Okay, now if I go and create another class, okay, now multiple interfaces implement class, okay, something I'm putting here. Now if I go here, if I extend, sorry, if I implement, the extension also possible, at the same time implements also possible.
Yes.
Any both the things you can use, any one thing also you can use.
Yes.
Implements, what I'm going to do, implements, then how can I say, interface C I'm putting. Now when I am putting interface C, here all the methods which are applicable from interface A and interface C will. Hope this is clear.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. The reason is here we are extending one interface to another interface. Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. The same way, if you go to another thing, for example, see, whenever we are talking about extends, only single time extension is possible. Only single time extension is possible. Okay,
Yes.
mean whenever you are going to be extend one class to another class, only single time is possible. Whenever you are going to be extends, okay, like one class to another abstraction class, single time. whenever you are going to be extend one interface to another interface, only single time is possible. Okay, multiple inheritance concept won't come whenever you are going to be come to the extend point of view. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
The same way, if you go to another topic, if you go to other things, other hand, for example, in the interview question, they might have asked about the interfaces. Can we extend one interface to another interface? Yes.
Yes.
Can we extend one interface to multiple interfaces? No. Multiple inheritance is not supported
For extend.
by the extends keyboard. Getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
And the another one is, can we implement one interface to another interface? No. Tricky question. Hello. You're getting my point, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm not able to hear you. Are you able to hear? Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
I'm able to
what
hear
I'm trying
you.
to say, one interface cannot implement another interface. Yeah. One interface cannot implement to another interface. Only thing is, we need to understand here, whenever implements came, the unimplemented methods has to be implemented. Let's say, for example, if I go for the interface C implements interface B or interface A, what will happen? In the sense, implement one interface cannot extend to another interface. The reason, whenever we are talking about the extends, there is not required to implement anything, whether overridden or not overridden or implementation, that is your choice. But whenever we are going to be use the implement, definitely we have to go and implement the method body. Are you getting my point? Method body. Hence, what I'm going to do, what I'm going to tell you, one interface cannot implement another interface, because inside interface, if you implement something here, what will happen? The method body has to be given. Does it require, does it allow to method bodies implementation for inside another interface? No. Hence, implementation of the one interface to another interface, it's not supported. That is the logic. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Now, this is about complete information about the interfaces. Nothing is there. Everything we discussed. Okay, as a developer point of view also we discussed, and interview point of also we discussed.
Yes.
Now we'll go for the small topic called as the static. Okay, now let me close everything. Hope this is clear. I'm closing the topic for the interfaces. Now I'm going to the topic as the static. What do you mean by static, and what is the need of static, and when we want to go for the static? Here, what are the terms and conditions for the static? These are the minimum questions will come. First point, whenever you are going to be used, or whenever there is a requirement, without creating an object also, if you want to access variables and methods that belongs to a class, then those methods and those variables we are going to be declared as the static. Point number one. Without having any variable creation, we are able to access with the help of class name. Clear?
Yeah.
And the second point here, only variables and methods can be used for the static. Okay, this is the thing. And whenever we are creating a static variable or static method, it will be common for all the, though we are creating or not creating an object for the, like object for a class, it will be shareable object. It's a shareable content for the entire class. Means, for example, if you go to a classroom of any class, 6th class or 7th class or degree, whatever it may be, the teacher is there as well as the students are there. For teacher and student, there is a common point called classroom. And within the classroom, fan is there, board is there, like windows are there, tables are there, and lights are there. If you have AC also there. And these are the AC, fan, board, tables, light. These are the common points for each and every student. Or even though teacher also, it's a common object within the classroom. Means whatever the static objects are there, whatever the static variables are there, those are the shareable. It's a sharing point of view for all the common points or for all the common functionalities. Hope this is clear. Now for the static, whenever we are going to be for the static, public and static combination is a good combination. What is that? Public and static combination is a good combination. What is that? In a sense, whenever we are declaring a method as the static, then better to go for create a like a public method. Let me create one example. We'll close the session within 20 minutes max or 10 minutes, 50 minutes. We'll see that. Okay, once we completed this static method or static variable, we'll close it. Okay. Now let me create one method called one variable or something else. Before that, I'll create utils as the one of the class. Here I'll go and put public string or public static string. Public static string equal to Selenium classes. Getting my point? Now variable name, your class name, don't confuse, okay? Or course name. Course name, I can remove the classes. Okay, Selenium. Now see, when I go for anything like final variables, I told you to declare. If I'm not declaring this one, see, it is not getting any error message. Whenever we go for the public static final or any final variable, then only we have to create, we have to initialize something. For the static variable and public variable, if you are not declaring anything also, doesn't create any problem, but you have to have a initialization. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
Then let me create public void jump, or else another method public void show public void some print. In the real time, what are the methods we require, we can put. As of now, I'm putting dummy methods. Now public void like a demo. See, these are the methods I have. Okay, now I'm going to create one more class called static static accessible class. I get my point. Here I'm going to access all the static things. This is for our reference, okay? The naming convention, what I'm putting, right? That has to be understandable for you at any time.
Mm.
Getting my point? Now,
Yes.
see here, I don't want to create any object for the utils class. Still, I'm able to call. See here, system.out.println of jump method as the static. See, till now I'm not declaring as the static. We'll see that. Okay, static method, static in utils class. See, whenever I'm going to create a static, this has to be static. Here I'm putting. See, before return type, we can swap static and public.
Yeah.
You're getting my point? Means
Yes, sir.
these are the access modifiers or type modifiers we can invert or we can change. But if you go within this one, see after this one, only we need to write the like a return type. Return type is the second one, and before that we can swap these things. Are you getting my point? And the second point, system.out.println, let me put it the same thing. See now, let me try to access utils dot if I put something, only jump came, remaining it's not came. At the same time, class name came. You're getting my point?
Yes.
See here, I'm not creating any object for the jump class. Still, I'm able to use the I'm able to use the jump method which is applicable from the utils class. If I go and run it, okay, what will happen? Happily, it will run and it will get the output. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
Now go and run it. Okay, it's coming. The same, whatever the class, whatever the methods we are going to be using here, all the methods we can go and put the stat. Getting my point?
Yes.
1 second, please. Now all the methods I implemented, jump here, print, let me change the values, print a demo, show, like that. Here I need to be put as the static. Until unless it's a normal method. Getting my point?
Yeah.
See, if we remove the static, until unless if we are creating any object for this class, it won't be available in the any another classes. Getting my point? Now, without creating any object also, utils dot, I'm able to like see how many, not this one is utils, our classes, utils dot. You are able to see all the methods right now, all the static methods. Jump. See how many times we can create, how many times we can call, and you can do that. Now all the methods. The same way, I'm able to access the variable name as well.
Yes.
Are you getting my point?
Yes.
See here it is saying inserting variable declaration to complete a method declaration. Now inside any system.out.println, we can write it.
Okay.
Now we are accessing this. This is how we can do that. Now if I run it, it will happily read. It will write Selenium demo. If for the demo or jump, if I remove as the static, what will happen? It will say some error message here. Getting the point?
Yeah.
Means it is saying that change to static. Why? Because Baba, you are calling by using the class name. Hence, you have to mark it as a static. Okay,
Mm.
hope this is clear. Now
Yes.
the second point, public and static combination is the good combination. What is that? Public and static combination is a good combination. If I remove it, okay, see, within the same method, within the same functionality or within the same package, it is fine. But if I want to access the same class with other, how can I say, other packages, then it will be a bigger problem. Or else if I put for the private, it will say some error message saying that, see, change visibility of jump to package. Means package level in the sense it is a default one, or we can move it as the public. Public can be accessible throughout the project. Okay, default can be accessible within the package. Private can be accessed within the same class. Okay, and
Yes.
protected is we are able to access the same class and all its direct child classes. These are the 4 points which we need to remember. Are you getting my point?
Yes.
One thing is public, anywhere you can access. Default, within the package we can access. Protected is the same class and all its direct child classes. Means in accents we are using, right? That is called all its direct child classes we can use. Okay, and the final one is private. Private is only applicable to particular class, not the other classes.
Yes.
Okay, better to have a public and static combination is good. Hope this is clear.
Yes.
And the same thing, the public, protected, default and private are called as the access modifiers and type modifiers.
Right.
These can be used, okay, to access the variable and to access a method. Okay, how we are how to access. It's a globally or within the class or within the package or its child class to subclass, something like that we can use. Getting my point?
Yes. Yeah.
Now, if this is clear, the last point. See, static methods are always be public, that is for safer side. But a default and protected also we can put, but safer side to access this variable or to access the static method globally, better to go for the put the like public. Then the next point. Static methods cannot be overridden. What is that? Static methods cannot be overridden. Means whenever we have static method, that is not possible to override. You are getting my point?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. These are the minimum things which we need to keep in mind to declare that. And only methods and variables we are using for the static. You know, main method also static method. Hence, without creating any object also, it is pointing to the static.
Yes.
And there is one more concept called static block. Okay, 2 minutes it will be over. See, static block in the sense, see, I can put here as the static system.out.println static block. See here, whenever the class is invoking, automatically this class static block will be executed. Okay, let me run it. Getting my point? In another class also, it's fine. Or within the class also. Though we are not creating any object, that is different way. Here, whenever the class is happening, okay, automatically, okay, this block will be executed. System.out.println is static block. That is the beauty of the static block. See, it's executed, right?
Yes.
Now you have to understand one thing. The static block is executing before the main method as well.
Yeah.
See, Within the main method, we are calling jump, demo, and some printing. Before that also it's executing static block. That we need to understand.
Mm.
Getting my point? Means
Yes.
whenever the class is invoking at any point of view, at the first every step will be executing if you are putting the static block. That you need to
Okay.
keep in mind.
Okay.
Okay. Now I told you right in the interface up to Java 1.8, there
Mm.
is no concept called as a
Static.
static block. After and within the Java 1.8 onwards, we are able to use the static blocks within the interfaces. That is the new concept introduced within the Java 1.8 concept. Hope this is clear.
Yeah.
Now I'm closing the session for today. Okay, and Monday our time I won't be available. I already told
Mm.
you, right?
Yes.
And there is a plan for travel, and still that is not finalizing. Only thing is 100% I won't be available on Friday. I mean on Monday. If I'm
Okay.
available, I'll contact with Harsha. He will message you.
Okay. Okay. And
Okay,
Tuesday, Wednesday, we're
that's
going
why
to
I
have.
took a
Yeah.
yes, yes. See, for Tuesday and Wednesday from the office, I'll start from afternoon. We'll try to use it. If that is not possible, we'll see how it will be.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hope this is clear, and I'm stopping the session for today.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
we completed till now the OOPS concept.
Yes.
The complete set we completed. Then we'll go for the arrays for the name shake. We already know we will leave it. Then we'll go for the
Collection
other
table.
topics called
Yeah.
like two topics is pending. IO streams we'll see later, but exceptions and some other thing like collection. These are the two major things which we need to discuss.
Yes.
Meantime, see today and yesterday we discuss a lot. Okay,
That's right.
please do
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
practice. Okay,
Sure. Sure. Yeah.
then chalo, I'm stopping there. Okay, bye.
Yeah. Thank you.
Harsha, once the meeting is over, please share the video to me. Okay, we'll see that. Thank you.